Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here. It is the late afternoon for me over here in the East, and probably most of you are currently sleeping. However, that's not stopped some kind of madness over at Gung Ho Online Entertainment, because while you're all sleeping or trying not to fall back asleep by dunking your head in some cereal, in their infinite wisdom they have decided to announce pre-orders are now live for the standard editions of Trails in the Sky Second Chapter Remake. You can pre-order it right now with the links down below in the description and pinned comment. Why they would make the announcement when no one is around to see it for what is probably the biggest release in the company's history, I don't get it. Gung Ho makes some very questionable decisions, but hopefully you see it because this is genuinely one of the most anticipated games of the year. Not only because of the quality of the game itself, but the quality of the physical. It is releasing physically on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and most importantly, Nintendo Switch 2 as a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, a proper cartridge, not a game key. Which we already knew if you saw my previous video talking about the collector's edition, for which pre-orders opened earlier. However, due to the price of that, people were clamoring for information on the standard edition, and now it's here available for pre-order right now. This is a remake of the second game and the follow-up to the first game's remake that came out last year and was crowned Game of the Year by you guys. That's how good it was. And that's why this is one of the most hyped physicals of this year. A JRPG from Falcom that gets everything just about right. Great story, fun combat, and now the production value is up there to match it and make it stand alongside other big JRPG releases. Join Estelle as she sets out on a journey across the continent to find something that may be a bit of a spoiler if I tell you. This remake promises to keep the unforgettable story of the original, but adding in more side content with a variety of minigames that JRPG fans will love, plus new gameplay mechanics and more depth than ever before. This is a big release, and especially for Nintendo Switch 2. While things have been looking excellent in terms of Switch 2 physicals, and I am still very hopeful for their future, let's not pretend our fight hasn't taken a triple gut punch in the last couple of months. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade sold like hotcakes. People are becoming feral over a chance to get the Resident Evil triple pack, and of course the juggernaut that will be Pokemon Pokopia getting in all the casuals to make game keys look like a win. It's been a tough few months. Even creators who said they'd never promote or try to sell game keys are now jumping on board, damaging their future just to earn a quick buck with this frenzy. It's sad, but we can fight back. This is our Helm's Deep right now, and games like Trails in the Sky Second Chapter are the ultimate test. This is the Gandalf to fight away the hordes, a game that is likely to be near the top of the Games of the Year list on a proper cartridge as well. Okay, it is a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which is slightly different, but it's still very important to send a message to publishers out there. And remember, it is a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so that Switch 2 cartridge will also play on your original Switch, so even non-Switch 2 owners can pick it up and future-proof themselves for when they do eventually cave in and get the Switch 2. You can pre-order this with the links down below in the description and pinned comments, not only to support me, but support physical media in general. VGP will ship this worldwide for free. And if you click my link and buy something, you are put into a weekly draw to have a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon, the winner of which I announce every Monday. If you want to pick up Chapter 1 at the same time, I've linked that down below too for the Standard Edition on Switch and PlayStation 5, as well as the Steelbook editions. And if you are also passionate about physical video games, you actually want to own the things you pay money for, well, this channel is the place to be. Subscribing will be the best thing you do today, I promise you. Not only will you get new information, announcements, alerts of rare game restocks, discounts, opinions, and much more. I might not be wholly likable, but I am useful, so, use me. Plus, the bigger this channel is, the more publishers will pay attention to the demand for physical media, so do your bit and subscribe. Also, a quick update on the Golden Wings edition, which I talked about in a previous video. Pre-orders went up for that already, and it's now being confirmed that the edition sold enough for pre-orders to move into production. But the order window has been extended. I also think they are working on fixing the shipping costs to certain countries. There was an oversight there and they wanted to fix that, and I think they've extended the order window indefinitely. But it is a one-print thing. Once they're sold out, they're not going to be making any more, and you can get that from Panax's web store. Are you excited about this release? Will you be supporting the physical copy? Let me know in the comments below, and fingers crossed this does well. I'm especially hopeful that NIS America will see this and rethink their complete collapse of integrity. They've embraced the game key so hard, and I hope that they see this succeed and realize their mistakes. Anyways, I hope you have a better day than NIS America's production manager. Take care.